And Morten down at the bottom. Morten, of course, having one of the top lifetime win rates in head-to-head play in CRL. Career 65% in CRL head-to-head 1v1 and King of the Hill play.
Yeah, and getting close to 1.5 million cards won. Loses by 1 HP at World Finals, and he wants this.
So slow playing to start things out. Barrel cycle for JP, who took some time away from the West, went and played with Kicks in CRL Asia last fall. Had a pretty good time over there, some pretty solid performances, especially later in the season. Happy to be back with this all-Spanish squad, though.
Yeah, I'm happy to have him back in the West. I'm happy to be back casting his matches, and I'm also happy that you said Golden here at Golden Boy, because I wasn't going to say it until you did. Because I know you coined that years ago, and I just couldn't do that to you.
It is pretty special to my heart, gotta admit. Dark Prince comes across, and Dark Prince Baby Dragon to say bye-bye to the Night Witch. Is JP going to double down on this one? Still at the bridge in the safe spot, and there you go, Graveyard in.
You call it, and I think that Morten had a feeling it was coming. He plays those skeletons early, but I wish he would have played the skeletons a little farther back, because they get eaten up by that Baby Dragon Splash, and a ton of damage comes in, but a very high poison here to help clean up the counter push coming from Morten. JP comes out with a huge Haymaker to start this game.
And Haymaker's a great term, Andrew. We talked about this back in the CRL EU days. JP is a big hit player. There are certain players who go for big moments and are pressure guys, go for the kill, and JP is a go for the kill kind of guy. He's going to get this tower down. The big question now is, how does he defend this massive golem push that's going to come on the left-hand side?
I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure that Dark Prince came down at the exact same second as the golem, so I don't think he was even going in for the kill yet. But the Dark Prince, I think he was doubling down on that Ice Wiz push, as you were talking about how aggressive he can get, and now has a lot to deal with in this left-hand lane. Not sure if he's going to be able to, though. I think that Dark Prince might have been a bit of an overcommit.
2 Princes on the board. That's going to be the really hard part here. 2 Baby Dragons trying to defend. This is going to be tower down, left-hand side, and still has more to clean up.
Yeah, and he needs to drop more elixir into it. You see right there, the bar barrel comes down. Now going to tank for those Baby Dragons just a little bit. Morten does the correct thing. He resets towards his Princess Tower and is ready to keep going on offense.
I mean, at this stage in the game, we're in double elixir, we're in a 2-tower game, and you talk about who has the advantage once the King Tower is alive. Well, Golem certainly has a pretty significant advantage over Graveyard, so it's going to be tough going here for JP in the remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. I think that Dark Prince came down at the exact same second as the Golem and obviously gave him that right-hand tower, but it's 4 less elixir to defend, and he really needed some help on the defensive side, so much so that Morten was able to drop that Lightning in to just kind of close things out.
And Lightning with a little bit more clearage on the offense for Morten. And still, he has so much on the board, way ahead on elixir, just a Baby Dragon down for JP. This is just an absolute shellacking here. This might be a 3-crown.
And that pullback, that NATO actually pulled the Prince far enough back to get a charge in because it got tanked for by the Golemites again. So JP doing absolutely everything he can to mitigate damage, but almost helping his opponent out in moments when he doesn't mean to.
Golem down one more time for Morten.
And that hurts, man. It really does. When you're just hurting for elixir and you see your opponent drop another Golem in the same lane that he's been going towards, and you have not done basically anything that resembles offense in overtime.
Baby Dragon gone. Night Witch, Prince, Baby Dragon behind the Golem here for Morten. He is pushing hard for this 3-crown. Not taking this foot off the gas at all. This is the right thing to do. A second Night Witch down. Final 30 seconds.
Right, because what's the worst case scenario here, man? Is that he ends up winning the draw. He takes the 3-crown because they need it. SK needs as many crowns as they can get. And Morten has the correct idea, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there with only 20 seconds left.
Lightning trying to make a little bit more room. Maybe he goes in with the Prince here. Does have to defend this Graveyard. Wow. And a nice attempt here from JP.